You Lysistrata, who are leader of our glorious enterprise. Why do I see you with such gloomy an air?
It is the female heart and female weakness so discourages me. Tell us, what is it? I only tell the simple truth.
What has happened so disconcerting? Come, tell your friends.
Oh, the thing is so hard to tell, yet so impossible to conceal.
May, never seek to hide any ill that has befallen our cause.
To blurt it out in a word, we are in passion.
Oh, dear Zeus!
What use calling upon Zeus? The thing is, even as I say, I cannot stop them any longer from lusting after the men. They're all for deserting. The first I caught was slipping out by the cave of Pan. The second was letting herself down by a rope and pulley. The third was busy plotting her escape, while the fourth, perched on a bird's back, was just taking wing for Arisculus's house. One and all, they are all inventing excuses to be off home. Oh, look, here's another one trying to escape. Hello there. Whither away so fast?
I want to go home. I have some elitist wool in the house, which is getting all eaten up by the worms.
You and your worms, go back, I say.
I will return immediately. I swear I will, by two goddesses. I only have to just go and lay it out on the bed.
You shall not do anything of the kind. Go back.
Must I leave my wool spoiled then?
Yes, if need be.
Oh, unhappy woman that I am, alas my flax, I've left it at home unstripped.
Ah, so here's another one trying to escape home and strip her flax forsooth.
Oh, I swear by the goddess of the light, the instant I have put it in condition, I will come straight back.
You shall not do anything of the kind if whence you began, others would want to follow suit.
Oh, goddess divine, Alethea, patroness of women in labor, stay the birth till I have reached a spot less hallowed than Athene's mount.
What mean you by these silly tales?
I am going to have a child, now, this minute.
But you were not pregnant yesterday.
Well, I am today. Oh! Let me go in search of the midwife, Lysistrata, quick.
What is this fable you are telling me? And what have you got there so hard?
A male child.
No, by Aphrodite, why, it's hollow, like a pot or kettle. Oh, baggage, if you have not got the sacred helmet of Pallas. And you said we're with child.
And so I am, by Zeus, I am.
Then why this helmet, pray?
For fear my pains should seize me in the Acropolis, I mean to lay my eggs in it as the doves do.
Excuses and pretenses, every word. But the thing is as clear as daylight. Anyway, you've got to stay till your 5th day, your day of purification.
I cannot sleep anymore in the Acropolis now that I've seen the snake that guards the temple.
And those confounded owls with their dismal hooting, I cannot get a wink of rest, and I'm just dying of fatigue.
You wicked women! Have done with your falsehoods. You want your husbands, that's plain enough. But don't you think they want you too? Why, they are spending dreadful nights. Oh, I know that well enough. Just hold out, my dears, hold out. A little more patience and victory will be ours. An oracle promises us success, if only we remain united. Shall I repeat the words?
Yes, tell us what the oracle declares.
Silence, then. When as the swallows, fleeing before the hoopoes, shall have gathered all in one place, and shall refrain them from all amorous commerce, then will be the end of all the ills of life. Yea, and Zeus, who doth thunder in the skies, will set above what was erst below.
What, shall the men be underneath?
But if dissension do arise among the swallows, and they flee from the holy temple, 'twill be said there was never a more wanton bird in all the world.
Ye gods, the prophecy is clear. Nay, never let us be cast down by calamity. Let us be brave to bear and go back to our posts. 'Twere shameful indeed not to trust the promises of the oracle.
I want to tell you a story that used to relate to me when I was a little boy. This is it. Once upon a time, there was a young man called Melanian who hated the thought of marriage so sorely that he fled away into the wilds. So, he dwelt in the mountains, wove himself nets, kept a dog, and caught hares. He never came back. He had such a horror of women. As chaste as Melanian, we too loathe the jades just as much as he did.
You, dear old woman, I would fain kiss you,
I will set you crying without onions.
and give you a sound kicking.
What a dense forest you have.
So was Moronides, one of the best bearded old men on this side. His backside was all black, and he terrified his enemies as much as Formio.
I have a fable too, to match yours about Melanian. Once, there was a man called Timon, a tough customer and a whimsical, with a face that seemed to glare out from the thorn bushes. He withdrew from the world, because he couldn't abide bad men after vomiting 1,000 curses at them. He had a holy horror of ill-conditioned fellows. But he was mighty tender towards women.
Suppose I up and broke your jaw for you.
I am not a bit afraid of you.
Suppose I let fly a good kick at you.
I should see your backside then.
You should see that for all of my age, it is very well attended to. Oh there, come quick, come quick.
What is it? Why these cries?
A man, I see a man all afire with the flames of love. Oh, queen of Kypris, Paphos, and Kytherias, I pray you are still prophetess to our emprise.
Where is he, this unknown foe?
Yonder, beside the temple of Demeter.
Yes, indeed, I see him. But who is it?
Come quick, does any of you recognize him?
I do. 'Tis my husband, Canisius.
Worth then be it your task to inflame and torment and torture him. Caresses, provocations, refusals, try every means, always accepting what is forbidden by our oath on the wine bowl.
Have no fear. I undertake the work.
I will stay to help you cajole the man. The rest of you withdraw.
Alas, alas! I'm tortured by spasm and rigid convulsion. I'm racked in the wheel.
And who is this who dares to pass our lines?
It is I.
What? A man?
Yes, no doubt about it, a man.
Be gone.
But here are you that thus repulses me.
The sentinel of the dead.
Gods, call me Miragine hither.
Call Mirahine hither, quotha, and pray, who are you?
I am her husband, Canisius, son of Peon.
Ah, good day, my dear friend. Your name is not unknown amongst us. Your wife has it forever on her lips. She cannot touch an apple or a banana without first saying, "'Twill be for Canisius."
Really and truly?
Oh, yes, indeed. And if we fall to talking of men, quick, your wife declares, "Oh, all the rest, they're good for nothing compared with Canisius."
I beseech you, go and call her to me.
And what will you give me for my trouble?
Anything I got, if you like, why, I'll give you what I have there.
Well, I will tell her to come.
Quick, oh be quick. Life has no more charms for me since she left my house. I am sad, sad. When I go indoors, it all seems so empty. My victuals have lost their savor. Desire is eating up my heart.
I love him, oh, I love him, but he won't let himself be loved. No, I shall not come.
Marahine! My darling Marahine, what are you saying? Come down to me quick.
No, indeed, not I.
I call you Marahine! Marahine, will you not come?
Why should you call me? You do not want me.
Not want you? Why, here I stand, stiff, with desire.
Bye.
Marahine! Marahine! And our child's name, hear me! At any rate, hear the child on the right There, don't you pity the poor child? It's been 6 days now, you've never washed nor fed the child.
Poor darling, your father takes mighty little care of you.
Calm down, dearest, for the child's sake.
What a thing it is to be a mother. Well, what's the matter, I suppose?
much younger and prettier she looks. How she looks at me so lovingly. Her cruelty and scorn only redouble my passions.
You are as sweet as your father is provoking. Let me kiss you, my darling mommy's treasure.
What a bad thing it is to let yourself be led away by other women. Why give me such pain and suffering and yourself into the bargain?
Hands off, sir.
Everything's going to rack and ruin in the house.
I don't care.
But your web is all being pecked to pieces by the cocks and hens. Don't you care for that?
Precious little.
And Aphrodite, whose mysteries you've not explored in oh so long. Won't you come back home?
No. At least, not till a sound treaty put an end to the war.
Well, if that's what you wish, well, we'll make it your treaty.
Well and good. When that's done, I will come home. Until then, I'm bound by an oath.
At any rate, let's at least have a quick time together.
No. All the same, I cannot say I don't love you.
You love me? Then why refuse what I ask, my little girl, my sweet Marihine?
You must be joking. What, before the child?
Means! Carry the lad home! There, you see? The child is gone. There's nothing to hinder us. Let us to work.
But, miserable man, where?
Why, the cave of Pan! Nothing could be better.
But how to cleanse myself before returning to the citadel?
Nothing easier. You can wash at the Clispedra.
But my oath? Do you want me to perjure myself?
I take all responsibility. Never make yourself anxious.
Well, I'll be off and find a bed for us then.
It's not worthwhile. We lie on the ground, surely.
No, bad men as you are, I don't want you lying on the bare earth.
Ah, how the dear girl loves me.
Come, get to bed. I'm just going to undress. Oh, but play ticket, we must get a mattress.
A mattress? Oh no, never mind.
No, lie in the bare sacking never. That were too squalid.
A kiss.
Wait a minute.
Great gods, be quick back!
Here, lie down. I'm just going to undress. Oh, but you don't have a pillow.
A pillow? No, I don't want one.
But I do.
Dear, oh dear, they treat my poor self for all the world like Heracles.
Lift your head, dear.
That's really everything.
Is it everything? I wonder.
Come, my treasure.
Coming. Just unfastening my bodice. But remember what you told me about making peace. Mind you keep your word.
Yes, upon my life I will.
Why, you have no blanket.
Great Zeus! A matter of that. 'Tis you I want to love.
Never fear. Directly. I'll be back in no time.
The woman will kill me with her blankets.
Now get up for 1 minute.
What did I tell you? Our friend here is all ready.
Would you like me to send you?
No, by Apollo, no, please.
Yes, by Aphrodite, but I will, whether you wish it or no.
Great Zeus! That she soon be done.
Hold out your hand. Now rub it in.
Oh, Apollo did not much like the smell of it. Perhaps 12 proof it is well rubbed in. It's not somehow smack of the marriage bed.
There, what a scatterbrain I am, if I have not brought the Rhodian perfume.
Never mind, dearest, let me now.
You are joking.
Dearest, take the man your first invented perfume, say I.
Here, take this alabaster box.
Take this alabaster! Come, you provoking creature, to bed with you. Don't you bring another thing.
Coming. Just slipping off my shoes. Dear boy, will you vote for peace?
I'll think about it. Mary, I'm a dead man. She is killing me. She has gone and left me in torment. I must have someone to love. I must. Me, the loveliest of women, has jousted and cheated me. Poor little lad. How am I to give you what you want so badly? Where's that Oplex? Quick, man, get him a nurse. Quick, do.
Poor, miserable wretch. Balked in your remorselessness, what tortures are yours? You fill me with pity. Could any man's back or loins stand such a strain? He stands stiff and rigid, and there's never a wench to help him.
Ye gods and heavens, what pains I suffer!
Well, there it is. 'Tis her doing, that abandoned hussy.
Nay, neither say that, sweetest, dearest, darling.
That dearest darling? No, that hussy, say I. Zeus, thou god of the skies, canst not let loose a hurricane to sweep them all up into the air, and whirl them round, and drop them down, crash, and impale them on the point of his weapon.
Say, where can I find the sending of the Pricanes? I am bearer of dispatches.
But are you a man or a Priapus, pray?
Why, he's mighty simple. I am a herald, of course, I swear I am. And I come from Sparta about making peace.
But look, you were hiding a lance under your clothes, surely.
No, nothing of the sort.
Then why do you turn away like that and hold your cloak on from your body? Have you gotten swellings in the groin with your journey?
By the twin brethren, the man's an old maniac.
Ha ha, my fine fellow. Why, I can see it standing, oh fie.
I tell you no, but enough of this foolery.
Well, what is it you have there, then?
A Spartan skytail.
Oh, indeed, a sky tail, is it? Well, speak out frankly. I know all about these matters. How are things going at Sparta now?
Why, everything's turned upside down at Sparta, and all the allies are half dead with lusting. We simply must have believed.
What is the reason of it? Is it the god Pan's doing?
No, but my wife Lampedos and the other Spartan woman at her instigation. They have denied all the men access to them.
But whatever do you do?
We are at our wits' end. We walk and double, just as if we were carrying lanterns in the wind. The Jades have sworn we shall not so much as touch them until we have all agreed to conclude peace.
Aha, so I see now. 'Tis a general conspiracy embracing all of Greece. Go you back to Sparta and bid them send envoys with plenary powers to treat for peace. I will urge our senators myself to name plenipotentiaries from us, and to persuade them why, I will show them something else.
What could be better? I fly at your command.
No wild beast is there, no flame of fire more fierce and untamable than woman. The leopard is less savage and shameless.
And yet you dare to make war upon me, wretch, when you might have me as your most faithful friend and ally.
Never can my hatred cease towards women.
Well, please yourself. Still, cannot leave you all naked as you are. Folks would laugh at you. Come, I'm going to put this tunic on you.
You are right upon my word. It was only in my confounded fit of rage that I took it off.
Now at any rate, you look like a man. They won't make fun of you. Oh, if you're not offended me so, I might take out that nasty insect you have in your eye for you.
Ah, so that's what's been annoying me so. Look, here's a ring. Just remove the insect and show it to me. It's been hurting my eye this ever so long.
Well, I agree. Though your manner is not over and above pleasant. What a huge, great gnat. Just look, it's from trichorisis for sure.
1,000 thanks. The creature was digging a regular well in my eye. Now it's gone, my tears can flow freely.
I will wipe them for you. Bad, naughty man though you are. Now, just one kiss.
No, I can't, certainly not.
Just one. Whether you like it or not.
Oh, those confounded women. How they do cajole us.
How true the saying. 'Tis impossible to live with the baggages, impossible to live without them. Come, let us agree for the future not to regard each other anymore as enemies. And to clinch the bargain, let us shake hands.
We desire Athenians to speak ill of no man, but on the contrary, to speak much good of everyone, and to do the like. We have had enough of misfortunes and calamities.
Is there any man or woman that would like a bit of money? 2 or 3 minutes or so? Well, our purse is full. If only peace is concluded, then the borrower will not have to pay back. Oh, also, I'm inviting to dinner a few Choristian friends who are excellently well qualified. I have still a drop of good soup left and a young porker I'm going to kill, and the flesh will be sweet and tender. I shall expect you at my house tonight. But first, away to the baths with you, you and your children. Then, come all of you, ask no one's leave, but walk straight up as if you were in your own home. Never fear that the door will be shut in your faces.
Here come the envoys from Sparta. Why, you'd think they wore a cage between their thighs.
Hail to you, Spartans. Then tell us how you fare.
No need for many words. You see what state we're in.
Alas, the situation grows more and more strained. The intensity of the thing is just frightful.
Tis beyond belief. But to work. Summon your commissioners and let us patch up the best peace we may.
Our men, too, like wrestlers in the arena, cannot endure a rag over their belly. 'Tis an athlete's malady which only exercise can remedy.
Quickly, can anyone tell us where Lysistrata is? Surely she'll have some compassion on our condition.
Look, 'tis the very same complaint. Don't you feel a moment of strong, nervous tension?
Yes, dreadful, dreadful torture it is. Unless we find peace very soon, we should find no resource but go to Lysistrata.
Take my advice and put your clothes back on. One of the fellows who mutilated the hair maid might see you.
You're right. Yes, there we are. I will slip on my tunic.
What a terrible state we're in. Greetings to you, Spartan fellow sufferers.
My dear boy, what a thing it would have been if one of these fellows had seen us while we were on full stand.
Speak out, Spartans. What is it brings you here?
We have come to treat for peace.
Well said. We are of the same mind then. Better call Lysistrata. She's the only one who will bring us to terms.
Yes, and Lysistrata into a bargain, if you will.
Needless to call it, she has heard your voices and here she comes.
Hail, boldest and bravest of womankind. The time has come to show yourself uncompromising and conciliatory, exacting and yielding, haughty and condescending. Call up all your skill and artfulness. Lo, the foremost men in Hellas, seduced by your fascinations. I agree to entrust you the task of ending their quarrels.
It will be an easy task, if only they refrain from mutual indulgence in masculine love. If they do, I shall know the fact at once. Now where is this gentle goddess whose? Lead hither the Spartan envoys, but look you, no roughness or violence. Our husbands always behave so boorishly. Lead them to me with smiles, as women should. If any refuse to give you his hand, catch him and draw him politely forward. Lead up the Athenians too, take them just as you will. Now, Spartans, approach, and you Athenians on my other side. Now, hearken all, I am but a woman, but I have good common sense. Nature has dowered me with discriminating judgment, which I have yet further developed thanks to the wise teachings of my father and the elders of the city. First, I bring a reproach against you that applies equally to both sides, that at Thermopylae and Delphi and Olympia and a score of other places, too numerous to mention, you sacrifice, you celebrate before the same altar ceremonies common to all Hellenes, and yet you go cutting at each other's throats and sacking Hellenic cities, while all the while the barbarians yonder are approaching. That is my first point.
Concupiscence is killing me.
Now, 'tis you I address myself, Spartans. Have you no memory of how Pericles, your own countryman, sat a suppliant before our altars? How pale he looked in his purple robes. He came to crave an army of us. 'Twas the time when Messenia was pressing you sore and the sea god was shaking the earth. Cimon marched to your aid at the head of 4,000 hoplites and saved Sparta. And after such a service as that, you go ravaging the soil of your benefactors.
They do wrong, very wrong, Lysistrata.
We do wrong, very wrong. Oh, great gods, what lovely thighs she has.
And now, a word to the Athenians. Have you no memory left of how, in the days when you wore the tunics of slaves, the Spartans came and marched spear in hand to slew a host of Thessalians and partisans of Hippias the tyrant? They only fought on your side that eventful day. They delivered you from despotism, and thanks to them, our nation could exchange the short tunic of the slave for the long cloak of the free man.
Never have I seen a woman of more gracious dignity.
Never have I seen a woman with a finer body.
Bound by such ties of mutual kindness, how can ye bear to be at war? Stay, stop this hateful strife. Be reconciled. What hinders you?
We are ready, quite ready, if they will give us back our rampart.
What rampart, my dear man?
Pylos, which we have been asking for and begging for ever so long.
And in the sea god's name, they shall never have it.
Agree, my friends, agree.
But then what city are we to stir trouble in?
Ask for another place in exchange.
That's the ticket, I suppose. Well, to begin with, give us Eugonus, the Malyak call for joining, and the 2 legs of Megara.
Oh, surely not all that, my dear sir.
Come, never make a difficulty of 2 legs, more or less.
I'm ready now to cultivate my land.
And I too, to dung to start with.
And that's just what you shall do once peace is signed. So, if you really want to make it, go consult your allies about the matter.
What allies, I should like to know? Why, we're all in the stand, not ones but mad to be mating. What we all right now is to be a bed with our wives. What allies should fail to second our project?
And ours the same, for certain sure.
The Christians first and foremost, by the gods.
Well said indeed. Now be off to purify yourselves for entering the Acropolis, where the women invite you to supper. We will empty our provision baskets to do you honor. At table, each will exchange oaths and pledges. And at the end of the night, each man will go home with his wife.
Come along then, quickly this may be done.
Lead on, I'm your man.
Quick sword, say I. So you catch that javelin match?
Embroidered stuffs and dainty tunics, flowing gowns, and golden ornaments. Everything I have, I take them for you, with all my heart. Take them for your children, for your girls, against their chosen basket bearers to the goddess.
I invite you, everyone, to enter. Come in and choose whatever you will. There is nothing so well fastened that you cannot break the seals and carry away the contents. Look about you everywhere. You won't find the blessed thing unless you have sharper eyes than mine. And if any of you lacks the corn to feed his slaves and young and numerous family, why, I have a few grains of wheat at home. Let him take what I have to give, a big 12-pound loaf included. So, let my poorer neighbors come with bags and wallets. My man Manny shall greet him at the door. But I warn them not to come near the door, or beware the dog.
Such a merry banquet I've never seen before. Why, the Spartans were simply charming. Once the drink sets in, but we're all wise men, all. It's only natural to be sure sober. We're all fools. Take my advice, fellow countrymen. Our envoys should always be drunk. We go to Sparta, we enter the city sober. We must be picking a quarrel directly. We don't understand what they're saying to us. We imagine what they don't say at all. We report home all wrong, all topsy-turvy. But listen, you, today it's quite different. Whatever happens, we're simply enchanted. Instead of clitoris, they might sing us Telemann, and we should clap our hands just the same. Now, perjury to the bargain, bah! What does that matter to married companions in their cups?
But here they are, back again. Will you be gone, you loafing scoundrels?
Aha, here's the company coming out already.
Come, my dear boy, take your flute in hand. I would fain dance and sing my best in honor of the Athenians and our noble selves.
Yes, in Zeus's name, take your flute in hand. And what a delight it is to see him dance.
Oh, Mnemosyne, inspire these men. Inspire my muse, who knows our exploits and those of the Athenians. With what a godlike ardor did they swoop down on Artemisia on their ships of the Medes. What a glorious victory was that. For the soldiers of Leonidas, they were like fierce, wild boars wetting their tushes. The sweat ran down their faces and drenched all their low limbs. For verily the Persians were as many as the sands of the seashore. O Artemis, huntress queen, whose arrows pierce the denizens of the woods, virgin goddess, be thou favorable to the peace we here conclude. Through thee may our hearts be long united. May you forever close the bonds of happy friendship. No more wiles or stratagems. Aid us. Oh, aid us, maiden huntress.
All is for the best. And now, Spartans, take your wives away home with you, and you, Athenians, yours. May husband live happily with wife, and wife with husband. Dance, dance to celebrate our bliss, and let us be heedful to avoid like mistakes in the future.
Appear, dancers, and the graces with you. Let us invoke one and all, Artemis and her heavenly brother, gracious Apollo, patron of the dance, and Dionysus, whose eye darts flame as he steps forward, surrounded by the Meneian maids.
And Zeus and his august thrice-blessed spouse, the queen of heaven. These let us invoke, and all the others, calling the inhabitants of the skies to witness the noble peace, now concluded under the fawn auspicious of Aphrodite.
Iopaean, dance, leap, as in honor of the victory won. Evoe. And you, our Spartan guests, sing us a new and inspiring strain.
Leave once more, the noble height of Tagetus. Muse of Sparta, and join us in singing the praises of Apollo and Amyclae, and great Athena of the Brazen House, and the gallant twin sons of Tyndarus, who practice arms on the banks of the Eurytus River. Haste, hither with nimble-footed pace, let us sing Sparta, the city that delights in courses divinely sweet and graceful dances, as our maidens bound lightly by the riverside, like frolicsome fillies, beating the ground with their rapid steps and shaking their long locks in the wind, as Bacchantes wave their wands in the wild revels of the wine god. At their head, O chaste and beauteous goddess, daughter of Latona, Artemis, do lead the song and dance. A fillet binding thy waving tresses, appear in thy loveliness. Leap like a fawn. Strike thy divine hands together to animate the dance, and aid us to renown the valiant goddess of battles, great Athene of the Brazen House.